wanted to show you today what I got from going to Glenn Vilppu's drawing classes back in the 90s. And he would have handouts. So this is one of the first ones he handed out, elements of quick sketch and how to do them, how to set up your drawings, and then some examples. This is from 96. Twisting and turning the body. If you look at the body first as a stick figure and then twisting the masses of the body around. And this is what it looks like really, with all the muscles on there and everything. Simplified down like this. Twisting and turning. Altering the weight from one side to the other. Playing straights against curves. Fascinating set of notes here. Modeling forms. And about lighting. And as you see, it's like tracing paper. So this fits over this to show how you would put light on a sphere and a cube. Maybe that's a column. Here's a rectangle that's curved, so you see a darkness on the side. Put the forms together. And this is the flat drawing. And this tracing paper one on top to show you how the shading works. Here's another one. Here's one for the face and the arm and the torso. Just great notes. And this is stuff that goes on top to show you where the lighting is. Here's the line drawing. Glenn is the greatest life drawing teacher around these days. This is dated 1975. So he's been at this a long time. I saw him at CTN back in November. Hadn't seen him at that point in a long time. So he calls it the lay-in when you're sketching and putting the figure down in your first strokes on the page. Blocking your secondary forms and think of the volumes that goes with it. Look for simple, complete units. Put everything together. And here's the stick figures that works on top of. So you see he started with a stick figure and added solidity to it, some volume to it. And the last one here. So you see what he's doing. It's making the figure a solid, starting with the stick figure. See that? You see that line is the spine, hips, shoulder, the head up here. One leg relaxed, the other leg has all the weight. And then you add solid forms around it to make the figure. So a great set of notes here from Glenn. And you see him doing a lot of different drawings here. Let's skip ahead. Here's the drawing manual. Complete week-by-week course in basic drawing. Lots of text here to read so you can understand what and why you're drawing. That's from Fred Fixler, another great drawing teacher. I don't know if he was still teaching. I guess he was still teaching when I moved out here. Then he gives you some exercises to do. Turning two spheres that are together into a solid thing that's connected and twisting and turning it. And how you turn that into something like a rabbit, human body, a chicken, child's head. Here we have, these are copied from Raphael, the great painter. Glenn would take these trips to Europe and take a bunch of people with him, and you go around France or Italy drawing from the masters. These are copied from Leonardo da Vinci paintings. So look him up because he's still running his Academy of Drawing. And Like I said, these notes were given out at his drawing classes. There's a lot to learn here. I guess I got some duplicates. There we go, human head. And I don't think that's Riley head, but just really cool stuff here for you to learn. So I just kept going to his drawing classes, and then I think I found this at Continental Art Supply store, which was out in Reseda back in the old days. This is the Vilppu drawing manual. So this collects a lot of those notes. This is just from the next year, 97. Just a table of contents. And this is kind of what small publishing was like back in the 90s. It's spiral bound, as you see, which makes it easier on the book. If you do the other kind of binding, then you're always worried about the pages falling out because the glue dried up, which happens on a couple of my books. But look at these quick sketches that he did. I don't know if he did them in pen or pencil, but they're so full of life, so solid. You should go out and draw. Next time you go to a restaurant or the mall or something, to the park, you can just sit with a small sketchbook and draw people. I know they're always moving, but if you wait, usually they'll come back to the same pose and you'll have a longer time to draw. Take pen and pencil, do some drawings that take time. Here you see some of the same pages from the other collection of pages that I have. This is breaking down the body into cubes and rectangular solids. So many different ways to try drawing. Basic figure drawing. I don't know if this is still in print or not. I have not looked it up on Amazon. I just pulled this out from my bookcase today and decided I would give you guys a look. But Glenn is one of the great teachers around. And so this is slightly different than looking at Bridgman or Hogarth, who are, for me, two of the top, and Andrew Loomis. A lot of newer books have come out over the years, which I don't have, but I bought my books when I was younger. So much to learn, so much to do. Gets into lighting back here. Anyway, look up Glenn on the internet and you'll see that he's still at it, still doing classes. He may have videos on YouTube. I don't know. I haven't looked him up on YouTube. Here it is. Remember, knowing the basics provides the tools for expression. Just keep drawing. Always drawing. Get your sketchbook out, go out, find something that you like to look at to draw. Do people, do landscapes, cars, trees, airplanes, restaurants, everything. Just draw everything. I love this part, breaking it down into cubes, cylinders, rectangles. So nice. Vilppu Drawing Manual by Glenn Vilppu. So look him up, like I said. If you can find this, get it. And we will see you next time, and keep drawing.